Hello everyone, this is Naresh IAS Academy digital platform and I have started a answer writing session for IAS mains exam. First, we are providing a complete question and answer discussion series. This is the second part on GS paper 1. I have already discussed the answer of the question number 1 and this is the question from Indian geography. You know, the GS paper 1 includes some topics from the Indian history and world history, some part of the Indian geography, world geography and some part of the society and the other miscellaneous topics. Okay. And the question students have sent and now we have printed this so that it can be displayed clearly. So we are running an answer writing session. So many students are sending their answers and now we are helping them. So firstly, I will discuss the answer students have sent and then we will marking what is the label of that answer, and finally I will self evaluate, and due to my self experience or own experience in the IAS mains exam, because I have faced so many times the mains exam and the interview, and I am teaching for last 10 years for the IAS aspirants. So I have the too much of experience and now this is my effort to provide a technical and other kinds of assistance to you so that you can clear the exam. So some minor things I want to discuss with you. First of all, we must know some important things, that is answer writing is just a part of the management of your preparation, and nowadays you must know presently the question paper of the IAS mains exam, when you are solving the all the questions, so definitely you have to answer within the 4000 to 5000 words, okay, and the time allotted is the 3 hours 180 minutes, and if you solve this, then we can drive 4 minutes is equal to the 100 words. It means we have to write answer of 100 words in 4 minutes, 150 words in the 6 minutes and 800 words 200 words in the 8 minutes. And now this is the question here. The question is from the IAS mains exam year of 2022 from the Indian geography section, and we have to write answer of that question in the 150 words and the marks are the 10s, okay. And second thing is, I have already completely discussed IAS mains GS paper 1 and GS paper 2 according to UPSC syllabus on my YouTube channel. So definitely you must watch and listen these videos. Definitely these videos will enhance and enlarge your dimension, and I have targeted to discuss the most of part of the each GS paper of the IAS mains exam through the YouTube channel, and you may contact for the offline classes we are providing, and generally we targets to cover each GS paper within the 20 days, providing 3 to 4 hours class daily, and we cover all the dimensions of the question paper. And you may also contact for the optional history. So let's start. This is the question of the 2022 from the Indian geography section. Students, what the student have written, the question is discuss natural resource potential of Deccan trap. This is the question, okay, of the 2022, and the answer of that student is, the Deccan trap is a lava rock formation in Maharashtra located on the Deccan plateau. Oh, so this is simply a intro, and here the student have changed the para. The following natural resources are found in the Deccan traps. One is petroleum, second igneous rock, third is black soil, 4 is surface water. Then on the second page he drawn a Indian map, and where he tried to present the geographical extent of Deccan Tract. However, it was not clear. The map I have used, so this map is I have manipulated and I am showing the geographical extent of the Deccan Tract. The map of the student was not too clear. Okay, so then here I will mention that the geographical extent of Deccan Tract, then you can explain that it was extended from the Goa to entire Maharashtra, mainly the tract of Maharashtra, the western tract of Maharashtra, and the south part of the Gujarat, mainly the Saurashtra region, and the southern Rajasthan, okay, and the Malwa Plateau, the southwest region of the Madhya Pradesh. So this was the geographical extent. And in the next part, the student have tried to explain that in this paragraph he has written the fifth natural resource is the bauxite mineral, sixth is the biodiversity, diverse species of plants and the animals. Then he has changed the para again. The Deccan Tract has an important role in the economic development of India, as the exploitation of the above natural resources has been made possible by modern technology. Okay, so then next phase he has written the last para is and they have given emphasis to mineral resources, energy resources and agriculture production in the country. The ecological hotspot in the region has further expanded its potential. At present, both the central and the state governments are continuously working towards optimum utilization of the natural resources of this region. So then this is the answer of that student, and in my opinion it is a poor answer. And you know, when we are making effort on the answer writing, we must know the 50% marks are the 50% marks if you have obtained either in one answer or entire question paper. It is a excellency of the answer, because if you have studied or observed the previous year results, the 50% is a landmark. It is a guarantee to be finally selected in the IAS exam, finally selected. And if you have obtained the more than 50%, about the 60%, it makes you the toppers in the IAS exam. So simply this is not a marking just like a academic level. Academic level means at the schooling or college, university level. The 50% marking is the excellency in the IAS mains exam, and the examiner of UPSC knows very well, because they are the very experienced person. So definitely from the side of examiner of UPSC, I want to mark that answer. The definitely you can obtain only the out of 10 3 marks. So it is the poor answer. And now I will explain how can we obtain the highest marks and what strategy we must apply to obtain the maximum marks. First thing you must know, when you read any question literally, definitely you point out some important words. In this question, there are the 3 important words: natural resources, second is the potential, third is the Deccan Tract. So then your answer must be surrounding these words, and the word on which UPSC have emphasized, this is the potentials. And in this answer, I have literally read and analyze. Simply it was the indication of potential, but not clearly mention what do you mean by the potential. So I am saying this is a poor answer. So first of all, you should start your answer with the clear interpretation. First, what do you mean by the Deccan trap? In the first para, you must explain the Deccan trap. The Deccan trap is a lava formation or a basalt lava formation, and it have formed about the 65 million years ago during the Cretaceous period, and it is a multi-layered hilly region and now located on the Deccan Plateau. Simply this is the northwestern part of the entire Deccan Plateau, and geographically it is extended between the Goa, Maharashtra, southern Rajasthan, Malwa Plateau of Madhya Pradesh and the south Gujarat. Then in the intro you have clearly mentioned what is the Deccan trap and where now is located, when it was formed, what was the time, in which period, and geographical extension, in which states of the India now it is extending. So if you are making any kinds of answer in any question paper, then definitely you should start your answer with the simplest way. You should not leave any kinds of scope for the doubt or uncertainty. So definitely, if the examiner finds these kinds of explanation in the answer, so he clearly understands the students have superficial knowledge and the deep knowledge, and simply he is starting from the zero. And now when you increase the length of your answer, then you must present the depth and conceptual part of your answer. So then in the second paragraph, now you must write what kinds of natural resources are available in the Deccan trap. As the candidate have written these kinds of the natural resources in the Deccan trap, definitely we may agree with the students. Petroleum, maybe the Bombay High, the important petroleum reserve of the India, and the Saurashtra region where the Ankleshwar and the other petroleum resources are available. Black soil, but here you must give the priority. So first of all, you literally write that the Deccan trap includes the following natural resources. One is the basalt lava rocks, or we can say the different kinds of rocks are formed by the lava. So this is the most important natural resource of the Deccan trap. And second is the black soil, third is the biodiversity, fourth is the surface water of the Godavari river, Narmada and Tapi river, and next is the reserves of bauxite ore, and we can extract the aluminium from that. So these are the important natural resources available in the Deccan trap. Okay, and in third para you must write according to the question, what do you mean by the potentials? Definitely I can say that the student didn't have knowledge about the term potentialities, and when I will explain the answer that student, I will clear that why you have obtained the poor marks only 3 out of 10. The examiner when try to analyze or study or read your answer, definitely he will try to find out what is the core part of the answer. So this is the core part of the answer, potentiality. The first, in the third para, you have to clear. Here potentiality means the maximum or optimum utilization of the above mentioned natural resources, because at present both the union or state government with their maximum effort are extracting these minerals, and this is not the sufficient level of the utilization of the natural resources. It means the Deccan Trap have too much reserves or storage of the natural resources, but due to the mismanagement or the poor coordination between union or state government, due to this the potentiality of this region is not converting into the socio-economic development of this region and entirely the country. So the examiner is demanding you must explain the term potentiality. So definitely you have to explain that our government, however, trying to extract the maximum natural resources, but the lower quality of the technology and the innovative ideas and the weak willpower of the union or state government and the less public cooperation. So these are the multiple factors are making the potential of this region at a average or sometime the below average. So now we have to explain that the Deccan Trap have the too much infinite potentiality, but now we have to adopted or invited the advanced and modern technologies from the western countries and the various kinds of ideas that are prevailing in the throughout world, and we can apply these technologies ideas for the applications of the natural resources of Deccan Trap. So definitely that time it may be a engine for the growth of Indian economy as well as the Deccan Trap regions. And definitely if we are able to extract most of the minerals, mostly these are the just like the pyrogenes and the olivine and the tholetic basalt. You know, tholetic basalt is a high grade of the basalt and it is a group of the so many minerals, and it includes the multiple layers of the minerals, but due to the poor technology or poor management we are not making the optimum utilization. So on the one hand it is becoming less development or the growth of country. On the other hand we are not exporting these to the other countries, and on the other hand we are not getting too much the foreign currencies. Okay, so then definitely the Deccan Trap have the great potentiality or infinite potentiality, but we have to exploit this region and we have to make the optimum or maximum utilization of the natural resources. Definitely that time we may ensure the entire development of the country. So this is the reason why the UPSC have asked this question. Most of students have literally studied what do you mean by Deccan Trap, Deccan Plateau, what is the relation, Deccan Trap simply a part of the Deccan Plateau, but the potentiality, because this region, the Saurashtra region, the southern Rajasthan and the Malwa Plateau and the tract of the western Maharashtra and Goa, however they are economically sound and they are making their good performance in the India's GDP, but this is not according to their mines and minerals and the biodiversity reserve. So definitely we have to change in our strategy, our approaches, and we have to invest the new ideas or the international or the modern technology. Okay, so this is the way of answer writing. So definitely, personally, I am suggesting you why I am not selected finally. This was my personal weakness. You should write at least answer of one question in 200 words, and you should continue till your selection. So I can personally assure you, nobody can stop you to convert yourself as a selected candidate. If you are working answer writing regularly, never miss at least one answer in 200 words per day till your selection. This is the better strategy for clearing the IAS exam. Millions of students are taking help from the coachings, personal guidances, study material, whatever. So many ways now are available. This is the era of the digital technology. But the relevancy of this exam and the key point of clearing the IAS exam is the answer writing. You have too much knowledge, this is the one part, and if you are able to present, deliver your knowledge, this is the another part. So if we have coordination with our knowledge and in our presentation, definitely the day will be the time of your selection. So personally, you should make your discipline of your study everyday answer writing, and you can write your different kinds of questions, and from our website you can take the so many questions and you can send your answers, and we will evaluate, and these answers shall be displayed before the not only thousands or millions of the students. In future, millions of students will watch these answers and they will analyze, and definitely they will try to contact us, and you may also contact us. Okay, thank you.